All right, and welcome to Psyched for Graduate School, the graduate school program for the University of Wisconsin Green Bay Psychology Program. I'm Ryan Martin, chair of the psychology program.
And I'm Chris Vespi. I'm a faculty member here in psychology and human development.
All right, and today we are this is actually a request from a student, wanted to see an episode about writing your personal statement for graduate school. And so I brought in, because Chris used to do a talk regularly, and actually still kind of do at times.
You know, I've done it every year except this last year.
Okay, so and we'll probably return to this on helping students kind of prepare their personal statement and get working on it. And so I thought I'm going to bring you in as our personal statement expert, and maybe just kind of, I see you got a couple points and a prop.
A couple points and a prop. That's all you really need for a good talk. That's actually that's my tip for today. I do have prop graduate admission essays. You can't see it because of the sticker, but it's graduate admission essays. This is up on the bookcase next to your office.
The library, as we call it.
Exactly.
Right outside my office, so in Mac Hall.
And this book contains examples of admission essays. Almost all of them are not from psychology. Okay, so they're things like med school, law school, people applying to biochemistry, you name it. I actually think in some ways that's better because I don't want you reading essays and then trying to write that essay. That was somebody else's essay. But it'll give you a sense of what these things look like and also the range of them. So take a look. Couple other things. You've never written anything like a personal statement before. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think most of the time that's going to be true. Yeah.
You know, it's a unique kind of writing. You probably wrote about a paragraph for your college admission essay, if I'm remembering the GB application correctly. This you have to take far more seriously. So 3 points today. One is start early. Please, I beg of you, start early. This is not the term paper you do the night before. This is not the, please, start early.
This echoes, so we had a panel discussion and about 40 students there just last week, and this echoes the feedback that the students who successfully got into graduate school this semester said. They said, it is difficult, start early. So hearing it twice.
There you go. Second point. If you remember nothing else, read the instructions, follow them, and answer the question. So each graduate school is going to have a different essay that they ask you to write. It could be as vague as, tell us about your future plans. It could be as specific as, answer these 8 essay questions. They may tell you they want it submitted to the graduate school. They may say they want it submitted to the department. They may say they want it single-spaced, double-spaced, 300 words, 5 pages. Whatever the instructions are, follow them. It's a test. Can you follow the instructions? But it also, they want their question answered. If they say, tell us about your future plans, that better be what your essay is about. And so when you have people read your essay, because you should do that too, and give you feedback.
I thought that was going to be point 3. Is it point 3?
It's not. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot.
No, that's okay.
So when you have them read your essay, don't just forward them the essay, forward them the question too, so that they know what it is you're supposed to be talking about, okay? Last point, support your statements and be specific. So avoid generalities. I want to go to your program because of your high quality faculty. Please don't say that. I mean, I hope they have high quality faculty. I'm sure they all do. But that doesn't show that you've done your homework about the program. It doesn't show anybody could say that. I could say that without looking at the program. Right? And so what you do instead is you really kind of do your homework, and you don't say, I want to go to your program because of your great clinical training, but I want to go to your program because I'm interested in working with children in a community setting, and I see that you have 5 practicum sites that involve working with children. That's specific. It's not long, but it's specific, and it requires you to do your research and not just a cursory look at the website, where you may find practicum sites, for example, on a counseling website, is actually the current student handbook, which you can find usually on the website, but not many applicants are going to take the time to do it. You can be better because you're from UWGB. Okay, so you can do this.
All right, so we've got start early, read the instructions and follow them, support statements and be specific. And then I'm gonna not tack on a fourth, but I'm gonna mention that fourth that we kind of brought up, which is have it read. And here's why. if you're doing this right and you're following these statements, especially the start early one, you are going to be sort of living and breathing these essays for months, right? And what's going to happen is you're going to develop some blind spots, some things that you've just gotten used to. It is a fact that when that happens, our writing tends to suffer. We fail to notice typos. We read things through things a little bit quickly. So have it read by friends, have it read by parents, have it read by anyone you know who's a good writer, and a good editor, because they'll be able to help you and they'll notice things that maybe you haven't noticed. So.
No, that is exactly right. Yes, and keep in mind, by the way, as you're thinking about your timeline, as a letter recommendation writer, I ask students to give me a draft of their personal statement when they ask me for the letter. If they're doing it right, they should be asking me for the letter a month before the deadline.
Right.
Which means you've got to have a draft of your personal statement done, not when the application is due December 1st, but probably November 1st or October 15th. And so
there you go. More good advice. So wonderful. Well, thank you so very much for doing this. Again, Chris Vespian on sabbatical, coming in to help take care of you all. And a regular on Psyched for Careers, our other show, but I think this is the first Psyched for Grad School you've done.
This is my first Psyched for Grad School, and I'm psyched about it.
Nice.
So this is
welcome
this
to
is
the
great.
spin-off show, as it is. This is like a crossover episode. I know, it's getting real. So, all right. Thank you very much. Thanks for tuning in, and that's all we got.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.